Okay, 2017, let's be having ya. I'm ready. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Better Life Project TV, the place to be to make your awesome business and life happen. And if you are anything like me and you are looking forward so much to 2017, this episode is for you. I know for a lot of you watching this, 2016 has been a less than fun year. Many of the goals that you were resolved to achieving at the end of 2015 have kind of been left by the wayside, and you just got caught in the humdrum that is life, reacting and just trying to manage yourself as best as you can throughout the year. Sometimes time does go by way too fast and our goals get left behind. I want to be able to teach you guys 3 things that I'm doing to help you create powerful and soulful goals for 2017. So grab a glass of water and get a pen and a piece of paper, because you guys are going to need to answer some questions for me. The first thing that you guys need to do when you're creating your soulful goals for 2017 is look back at 2016. Because 2016 was trying to teach you a message, guys, and I want to help you hear and understand exactly what that message is. So we need to be able to review on and reflect 2016 and see what mistakes we made, what our failures were, and how we can do things a little bit differently. Now, before you are wondering, yes, our mistakes and failures are so super important, because that's where we learn from. It's far easier to learn from our failures than it ever is to learn from our successes. So guys, in a safe and wonderful, loving environment that is BLP TV, I want you to review and reflect on 2016 and what your goals were and what you could do differently. Now, there are 3 powerful questions that you guys can ask yourselves that I'm asking you to help you review and reflect the right way. 1, I want you to look back at what your year was and ask yourself, what goals did you achieve and what goals didn't you achieve? And I want you to write this down on your piece of paper. Your intentions, your resolutions and your goals. Which ones happened and which ones didn't. And just get clear on what those are. Number 2, ask yourself what you're grateful for that did happen. When we practice gratitude, a lot of the time we focus in on only the good things that have happened, because that's easy and that's normal and that's what a lot of things teach us what to do. But we can be grateful for things that didn't work out because it taught us something at the end. And we can be grateful for things that we've had to let go of because of how they hurt us, because of how it's helping us to see our future and to create something different. So I want you guys to ask yourself what it is that you're grateful for, and don't be afraid to embrace the things that didn't go according to plan, because those mistakes and those failures, like I said, there's a lot of stuff there that we can learn from what those are. And the 3rd question I want you guys to answer is, what accomplishments or successes did I make happen that I am proud of? Quite often we fall into this trap of generalizing. We have a bad meeting in work, so our day is off and our week is crap. We get fired from our job and all of a sudden 2016 is the worst year ever. Now, I've almost fallen into that trap, but I resolved to making the end of 2016 as good as I can. And these questions, this review and reflection period is really helping me, and I know it's going to help you guys as well. So we need to avoid generalizing our feelings and events or things that have taken place. You might have had a bad day, but that does not mean that you're going to have a bad week. And just because there was a breakup doesn't mean that 2016 has been a write-off. There are things that you can do differently. There are ways that you can create magic in a short space of time. So ask yourself what successes and accomplishments you did have, and bring those to the forefront of your mind, because when we generalize, it's very easy to remember all of the negative things that did happen, all of the things that didn't go according to plan, all of the intentions that got left by the wayside, the resolutions that never made it past February, and the goals that just got lost and hidden in the craziness that is life. So bring all the positive things to the forefront of your mind and write those things down. By now, you should have your goals that you achieved and the ones that you didn't. You should have a list of the things that you're grateful for and a list of your accomplishments, 5 and 5 on each. The second thing that you need to do once you've ended this period of review and reflection, it's time to start making a plan. And for so many of us, it's our lack of a plan that prevents us from moving forward with confidence and clarity. We just live in the day and react to everything that goes on around us. But in order to guarantee our success, we need to have a plan. But I want you to plan backwards, and I want you to do it in 12-week blocks. I want you to ask yourself, where do you want to be at the end of March? So that's January, February, March, 4, 8, 12. What is it that you want to achieve? What is it that you want to feel? Where do you want to be? And then work yourself backwards. Every week is a sub-goal that is moving you closer to your 12-week end goal or your end point. And the reason these sub-goals are so important is because the only way we can eat an elephant is one delicious and one nutritious bite at a time, guys. We can get very overwhelmed and anxious if we focus too much on that big thing at the end. So let's bring it back and focus on that one small thing that we need to achieve by the end of the week to show us we are moving closer to that goal. And then the final thing that you need to ask yourself is, what is it that you need to do every single day to move you closer to that goal? What is the habit that you need to cultivate? The behavior that you need to honor that will bring you closer to that goal. So maybe your goal is to run 10 kilometers uninterrupted without walking at the end of 12 weeks. To reverse engineer that goal, you need to ask yourself, what is it that I need to do by week 11, week 10, 9, etc. to show me that I'm moving closer to that goal? And what is it I need to do every single day to show me and prove to me that I can develop the habits and nurture the habits to take me there? It could be drinking 2 liters of water, sleeping, eating good quality food. The goal for week 11 could be, I'm going to run 10 kilometers, take a break at the 5k mark for a few seconds just to gather myself and go at it again. Ask yourself, what is it that you need to do, and break that goal down as much as you can. Planning is so important, and plan in as much detail as you can. I promise you guys, the sense of clarity that this plan will afford you will inspire a level of confidence you have never experienced before. And when you can see yourself achieving things at the end of every week, you're going to start to feel so much better about yourself. You're going to enjoy everything that you're doing, and you're going to be able to attack and go after this goal with far more confidence and assertion than ever before, because you can see what it is that you have been doing up until that point. And number 3, this is where I fell down quite a lot in my 2016, so I want to make sure that you guys don't make the same mistake again. It's so important that you ask for help from people who will motivate you and hold you accountable to the commitments and the promises that you have made to yourself. Everywhere we turn these days, there's negativity, there's cynicism, there's naysayers, there's people who don't believe that we can, there's people who's trying to put us down. We don't need to look very hard for those people. But what you can start to do differently is look for the people who believe in you. Look for the people who are on a similar journey with you and who are like-minded and share similar aspirations and dreams. These people are going to motivate you and excite you and hold you accountable to everything that it is that you want to achieve and to become. And we need to look for them. But I promise you they are there. Facebook groups. Follow inspiring people on social media. Follow people who have done what it is that you are trying to do, who have overcome the same doubt or insecurity or fear that you have. Surround yourself with people that can, people who do, and people who believe in you. I promise you it will completely change and transform your mindset. And asking for help from a coach or a trainer, a professional or an expert will just be another way that you can expedite your goal setting, create New Year's resolutions that you are going to achieve, and set intentions for every day that will make all of those things possible. To summarize, lads and lassies, 3 powerful things that you can do to create goals with soul are as follows. 1, review and reflect by asking yourself these 3 really important questions. What were your goals for 2016? Which ones did you achieve? And which ones did you not achieve? Number 2, what 5 things are you grateful for that happened throughout the year? And please don't be afraid to embrace the not so nice things or the negative things. And yes, by all means, if you have more than 5 things, you write those bad boys down. And the third question to ask yourself is, what 5 accomplishments or successes did you make happen this year that makes you feel good? The second thing that you gotta do is plan. And I know you're sitting there going, duh, Sarah, plan, of course. But I want you to plan in as much detail as possible, and I want you to plan backwards. Plan in 12-week blocks, create 12 sub-goals, and ask yourself what habit you need to cultivate in order to ensure that every single day you are subconsciously doing something to bring you closer to that goal. And 3, get help from someone who can hold you accountable to the commitments that you have made to better yourself and achieve your goals in 2017. Guys, that is it from me and 3 powerful ways that you can create goals with soul for 2017. I know that there is going to be something here that you can take that will help you, because guys, this is what I am doing for myself. 2016 was a tough year, but there are so many good things that did happen that I'm holding on to, that I'm making a list of, and that I am celebrating. And then the not so nice things, I'm learning from them, and you guys can do that too. So as you create goals for 2017, do not discard your 2016, because there's a message there, and if you look hard enough you will find it, and it will help you develop and create incredible goals to transform your life in 2017. If there's anything that you guys want to be able to share about how these tips have helped you, please leave a comment in the comments section below. If you want to be able to ask me something, don't ever hesitate to email me at hello@thebetterlifeproject.ie. And if you have a question or a topic that you want me to address for an episode in the future, please also email me at hello@thebetterlifeproject.ie. That was it from me, guys. I hope you all have an absolutely fantabulous week, and I will see you all very, very soon. Ciao!